am going live. Welcome to Stream Tonight, everybody. Yeah, we got things. We've been working on some stuff over here. Pro Se Lawsuit Center. Our goal is to provide you the affordable firepower. I was eating some nuts. Our job is to provide you with the affordable firepower you need to get the stuff done, to stop the court process without an attorney. Oh, wait, attorney's not gonna help me do that. Oh, sorry. I got carried away. Yeah, and for you guys who notice my nails, they're not pink. They're reddish pink. They're pinkerish. And they came out really nice. And we got a little story. I was getting my nails done, and the Asian lady that was doing my nails was talking to me. She had a mask on, so I could barely understand it anyway without the mask on. And then, so I just kind of played it off. And then she was going on talking to this other young lady across the way that I thought was with her boyfriend, but he was probably her brother or something. Okay, and then she went on and talked to her, and they wrote something down on a piece of paper, and she came back over and she showed me what they wrote down on a piece of paper. I guess it was the two of them was wondering. She showed it to me, and it said, "Are you gay?" No, I'm not gay. My name is Guy, but I'm not gay. And so she's like, "Oh, that's great." And she looked up, and the other young lady, she looked about the age of my 17-year-old granddaughter, maybe a year more or a few months. Okay. Now I'm like, okay, you people need to stay focused. And it wouldn't matter if I was, because there was nobody in there that I was interested anyway. So I came to get my nails done. The lady did a great job on my nails. It's a good thing she started that note stuff afterwards, because I would have had to finish my nails myself. And then they would look like last time. Okay, so let's just get to work today. Over here, Pro Se Lawsuit Center, the website's at Winning Court Now. Oh, there it goes, right across the screen there, winningcourtnow.com. We don't, yeah, and I got my police hat on. And I called my dog Lily trying to sneak my police hat out. Then I called her trying to sneak my badge out. He was making some comments about there was fugitives at the doggy jail that had contraband. Where you learn how to talk like that? Anyway, so no, I got my hat back from her. It got dirt on it. She chewed on it just a little bit. She's been chewing on some stuff, but I let her know the new dog. I let the new dog know that my friend said that if the dog chews on women's shoes, there's going to be a hit put out for her. And I let the dog know that. And then I thanked my friend for sparing me. What? Okay. Let's move on. I don't think my ass was spared. I'm thinking they probably take me out and keep that. I don't know. But you know what though? Since we down this hole, I thought maybe, I might need to teach my dog how to do that, just in case I need the shoes to be chewed, and then we could be on the run for our life, whatever. You know what? That's all right. No limitations. Oh, damn, this is getting ugly. Okay, let's get back on the program. So we're here today to talk about some new firepower. soon as we get everything lined up here. So. The new commercial property tax attack workshop. Yeah, we still need to get a couple of things lined up. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a share and make sure that we got everything set up right. Okay. Okay, we're going to just do a screen share. and take a look at the product. This is our commercial property tax attack workshop. And, you can take a look at that. This is for private property or residential. Your property was private before it got registered. After it's registered, it's residential. But I don't really like the, I need to make sure, So if you could stop the property taxes, that money you've been saving for the property taxes or the money you don't have for the property taxes, if you could stop the property taxes, what would you spend that money on instead of the property taxes? A new property? Okay, we're come on now. No limitations. And pay off debts. Oh. Buy back your time. Commercial property tax workshop shows you how to stop the illegal tax lien, protect commercial property and private property, and move yourself into the first position as the lien challenger, so you can take control today. That's the short. That's the short version. Down here is a little more information about this. Now, this is going to be part of this training. This video that we're making is going to be used as part of the online course that I'm putting together for property protection and management. And well, you can see where we're going with this. What would you spend that money on? So right now, states and counties and private investors are lining up to feed on your deed through illegal registration, quiet liens, and processes most people never see coming until it's too late. This live workshop that we're going to have will give you the non-conventional tools you need to protect your property before and during court, and to move yourself into the number one position and to challenge the lien holder, challenge your own deed. That's pretty powerful. You can move yourself into the number one position and challenge your deed. You ain't got to worry about the tax stuff or what. But you know what? That ain't how we roll over here without limitations. We want to teach you how to get your deed out of the office. Now, what this workshop is, the first time one training my new property protection and management online course for the serious property investors, legal coaches, in-house legal staff, non-bar attorneys, and bar attorneys who are ready to use new strategies, not the same old losing processes. You'll see the exact lawsuit package and tools that I use to attack property liens, to property foreclosures, and protect, and we help teach clients how to protect themselves. The real estate deed fraud. This package has several lawsuits in it. So you'll learn how to challenge the system and at the registration level before the machine gets a chance to chop you up anymore. This live class is going to be part of the curriculum that will grow into potential courses with planned public pricing around. Well, the online course is going to be around $7,000, and with the private investment that you guys made here, if you decided to get in that course, it's going to be half price minus what you paid for this training. So that's kind of where we're at with that. And the first was only going to be 10. There's only going to be 10 seats in the first training, because I want to make sure that we're able to reach all of the goals and get all this shit lined up so that I can get 10 video reviews the following day in order to get the treat that you guys get for coming and listening to me. I'm going to give all of the people who register and show up, you're going to get a copy of the offer to pay letter. And so this workshop investment is $297 per seat. And I plan 2 hours, but this may go over 2 hours. But at any rate, at the end of it, we're going to have a question and answer section for people who have questions about applying what you learned or are learning to what you were doing or did or whatever. So that's all going to be part of it. Now, like I said, only 10 people are going to the first training. So, and the first 5 people are going to get something extra on top of the offer to pay letter. The first 5 people are going to get something extra because the first 5 people let me know they like my nails. If you let me know you like my nails. Okay, so what you'll be able to do after this training, by the end of the workshop, you'll be able to read and properly record and spot illegal, dangerous tax registration activity. You'll be able to place your list penance lien or whatever that you have on the public record, and you'll have a copy to place in the court record as a judicial notice. Those are some of the things that we teach. You understand the difference between the conventional tax enforcement pipeline and our non-conventional offensive strategy. Yeah, you'll map out your own. Okay, you'll map out your own lien defense plan, offense plan to protect your property, and then you'll use the offer to pay, the judicial notices, and the counterclaims to block them and stop the entire state court process. And these things will provide you with the evidence that you need to take over to federal court when you file your lawsuit over there in federal court, if you need to. If they don't settle at the settlement conference, then you will be getting a certified copy of the complete docket sheet to show they violated your due process with their procedures and their administrative BS, because they didn't answer to it. They ignored everything that you filed and just steamed ahead to roll your ass over. Pretty much. So you're going to put yourself in position as the #1 lien challenger, which is going to take a whole bunch of air out of all of their tires. And then you can explain to your family, your partner, or clients, depending on why the taxes started. I'm going to teach you why the taxes started, who really controls the registration deed, who's going to have to say, yeah, give her back the deed or not, or him or it or them or whatever. No limitations, but we're trying to keep it on the rail in between the beacons, and what happens when the deed's removed. Okay, about all the services and all these reasons why they say they have to keep your deed, and we're going to talk about all that stuff. This video, when we're done, is not going to be a public access. It's going to be private, and we're going to use it as training in the online course. Now, we're going to make several videos for that training, and people have opportunity to invest in them, just like right now, and be part of that. Now, if you want to be in private, you should have an avatar or a picture or something, or showing when we go live, so we don't see your face. And most people have another name anyway. So we're also going to open up the lawsuit package and the tools that we use to get these things done. And I'm going to just open the front page of most of the documents, maybe all of them. We'll see how that goes. The most important ones are the lawsuit documents, I think. And so you can see here, this package is structured for coaches, it's structured for attorneys who want, it's structured for people who want to start their own coaching business, it's structured for advocates, it's structured for paralegals, whatever you want to call yourself. Okay, it's structured right here to protect properties in different ways. And we'll talk about that in the options that you have here with these tools, and how to, one of the things I'm going to do when I open up the front page is to show you the front page, and then I'm going to talk to you about how we use it and the options that you have for using it to punch these people in the face. So this is going to be very important. So the core topic we're going to cover inside the training, we're going to dig into how their conventional property tax and lien processes really work, from registration to sale, how to move yourself up to the number one lien challenger on your own property, how to cloud your own title. I'm working over here. Lily wants to say hi. I'm almost done. How to cloud your own title. On your own property. As a shield. So your property's not going to look as enticing to them. You're going to cloud your own title on purpose as a shield. It's not a mistake. And when we explain that to you, you're going to learn how to challenge the illegal registration before you even file the lawsuit. Mm-hmm. And if you're not in default and you want to challenge it too, we have a strategy for that. And we're going to let you know how the property taxes started, why the system was designed to keep you paying forever, who actually makes the decision to unregister your deed, and what the decision looks like on paper, what really happens when you're in default, and how to change the script. Mm-hmm. How to change the script. We're going to show you how to secure your property delivery, a proper delivery of the deed without the full-blown lawsuit. We've had a couple of people that have done that have reported it. Now, a lot of the times in this situation, and also with the criminal prosecutor stuff, these people are requested to sign a non-disclosure statement, at NOD, in this DSO. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. So, and that's fine with me, because I don't, as long as people are happy and they're not leaving a bunch of negative comments or whatever, then we're good. You're also going to learn how local officials claim the right to charge you for city services, and and how to challenge that claim. You also gonna learn the long-term effects on you, your family, and your estate when your deed is removed from their real land records, from the real estate deeds association, from the land bank. Yeah, there's a land bank in your look it up. Now, attendant bonus, everybody that attends and emails me their review video within 24 hours will receive the powerful bonus to offer the pay letter. And this is a document that we use in the foreclosure defense, the premium $1,500 half price for $1,500. In that package, we use this as a tool to challenge the alleged mortgage loan before you're in default. And we're gonna give you that free. It's not even available in any place because we don't. It's not. You have to spend $1,500 to get it. Now, the first 5 people that join will also get an additional surprise that I haven't mentioned yet. I think it's gonna be my dog. You want to go with somebody? Okay. No, you go sit down. We're talking right now. I'll be done in a minute. Okay, who is this for? This workshop is designed for property investors with one or many properties who are tired of being the target. Homeowners who are facing tax trouble or early signs of lien activity, legal coaches and consultants, advocates, whatever you call yourself, non-bar attorneys or bar attorneys who want non-conventional tools to help their clients in a non-conventional way that's attacking the system. And attorneys are not going to generally help you do this. And and when I say that, I understand. I also tell you, you can get the stuff, you learn it, and you can adjust it so that you can slide under the. I don't know, maybe not. At the end of the day, are you tired of getting punched in the face? That's where I was at. You can train your in-house legal staff who needs a system to protect company holdings, other investments. And the cool thing is, in this program, you can train your in-house staff to protect your properties in different states. It does not matter because we stop the state court process and do everything in federal court. So in federal court, you can go from state. Nice. The bar and non-bar attorneys are open to creative legal strategies that most firms never touch. But this is for you. If you want to sit back and hope the county does the right thing, this is not for you. If you're ready to take control of your deed and treat property protection as a skill, you're in the right room. This is where the fire starts. If you invest and after the meeting you like to have a private talk the following day, after you think about some things, then we can set that up as part of the program too. So you can call me, but it'll have to be the next day. We're not going to wait a month. Just come on now. Keep up with me. Okay, so the private investment is $297, and I can take the payment in Cash App or Zelle. There's my number. If you guys don't want to be private and don't want people to see your face, you can have an avatar, leave your camera off. It doesn't matter. And when you make your investment, call me. call me to set up your place in there to make sure that your seat's registered. I'm not going to take text messages or any of that. You have to call me and talk to me. And then if you call me and I can't take the call, then text me who you are, your email address, and that you paid, and I'll call you back as soon as I can and let you know that you're in, so that we can keep that confirmation going. Because it's only going to be 10 seats. It's only going to be 10 seats. So after the workshop, you'll have a clear written plan for your next property protection step to defend the properties or property. I would suggest you start out with one, or have a team, or whatever. And one of the things that's really cool about this is, for the next 6 months, I'll be available to I'll be available for coaching for the people who invest in this, especially if you have a team or whatever. So you guys will be able to just give me a call and let me know what's up, and we can set that up. So you guys have a clear plan for that. You have your own personal notes and recordings that you can make this. You can record the whole thing on your own device. So what we do here, I'm not going to make it public. It's going to be part of the online course, and it'll also be part of the videos that people can invest in if they want to subscribe at some point down the road when we get that set up. So okay, so you guys can see right there, protecting your deeds is no longer optional, and my dog, you need to go outside. This workshop is where you start turning fear of taxes, the tax sale, into confident property control. And then you can see the other related products that we have. Now, in this package here is included, and so is this one. So, yep, I think all of these are included in this package, and you can see that you can. What's some more stuff? We got a lot of really cool stuff over here, and there's the online course. We're going to change the name of it. Okay, that's all we got for today. We'll be back tomorrow to talk some more about this, because this is going to be pretty cool. Thank you guys for the value of sharing your time. You want to come up here and say hi? Come on. Okay. There's Lily. Can you see yourself? We're on TV right up there. Okay, she got that big old tongue. It's like 5 miles long. That's there on the side. How you doing, girlfriend? Okay. Okay, she's telling me she needs to go outside, so I got to go. I'll get you guys on the flip side. I'll see you in the next live stream.